Karmaka's a 2 to 4 player card game designed by Eddie Boxerman and Dave Burke with art by Marco Bucci. And I mention the artist because the art in this game is phenomenal. I kickstarted this game just looking at the artwork. I didn't read the rules. It was $12 or $15 or something. So I just had to look at it. Sold. I figure if a company or a designer is going to put that much thought into how a game looks, then at least their heart's in the right place and they've got everything, they've got all the passion for this game that they're making. So let that be a lesson to how presentation is important for a game. Now let me just give you a brief overview of how this thing plays, and then I'll tell you what I think. Each player starts as a dung beetle. Their starting hand consists of 4 cards in their hands and 2 in their deck for 6 starting cards. On a player's turn, if they have cards, they must draw the top one. And then that player can do one of 3 things with their cards. They put it into their deeds pile for the number on it. This is face up, and at the end of each round, a player needs the amount of points written here to go up to the next level. You need 4 points to go from a dung beetle to a snake, 5 to go from a snake to a wolf, from a wolf to a monkey you need 6, and then 7 to reach transcendence. One thing to note, when you're playing cards into your deeds pile, only one color is counted each round. It's generally a good idea to throw an off-color card, so when an opponent messes with the top card of your deeds deck, which can happen, they're basically protected by a low number off-color card. The second thing you can do on your turn is put a card into your future life. That's basically investing in your hand for next round. And the third thing you can do is use a card for its ability. There's a lot of take that kind of cards in this game, especially the red ones. If you use a card for its ability, then you are to offer this card to your opponent, the person you've used it on. They can decide if they want to take that card and add it to their future life, or just let it go to the discard pile. Once all the cards in your hand and your deck are played, if you have enough points to go up a level in your total deeds, in this case I would have 5, you would raise up to the snake. Then you would start with your new hand, which is a combination of your future life and the difference of 6. So if I had 1 card in my future life, this would become my hand, and then 5 cards from the deck would go into my personal draw pile. Play continues this way, going back and forth until the first person reaches transcendence, and that player is the winner. If you get to the end of your cards and you don't have enough points, then you have to start over, but you do get one of these karmic rings. And that basically just counts as 1 point that you need to achieve the next level on your next round. And that's basically the rules of the game. So, even though the mechanic of investing in your future life is cool, and the mechanic of offering an ability to your opponent after you use it on them is cool, but I don't think that it really reaches its full potential in this game. I'd like to see where these particular mechanics go. They're very interesting. So I don't mind the game at all. I'll play it again. Like I said, it's the perfect game to play with my wife over coffee. It just doesn't have anything going for it that's going to make it stick out from the pack, because there's so many good games, and in this era of gaming you've really got to stand out, and for me this game doesn't do that. But like I said, there's a lot of casual gamers, non-gamers, excuse the term, that might take a big liking to this game, so it does have lots of appeal to it. So there you have it, Karmaka. Thanks for watching. Hit me up on Twitter at JaspyLodem or Instagram JaspyLodem, which is my Star Wars name, by the way. Thanks for watching.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at DicetowerNetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.